Fallen entities have been selling stories to humans all the time. They sound so real that billions buy into these stories and repeat them like parrots. Reincarnation stories with all their scientific proofs are one of them. Before I get there, we need to know as to what happens to our spirits when we die. According to the Bible, when we die, our spirits go to a state of rest. There are a great number of verses in the Bible where it says that our souls go to the pit in silence, and hence many people write R.I.P., meaning rest in peace, on tombstones. After we die, we are not going to be visiting our relatives to say hi to them. If that's the case, then who is appearing to people who saw ghosts of their loved ones? Well, they are known as familiar spirits because these spirits are familiar with the appearance of the deceased from a photo on the wall or something, and they conjure like that person and put on a show for you. Normally, they stare at you or do something, but they seldom speak because they don't know much about that person they're pretending to be. Dumb spirits. Now, let's talk about reincarnation. It can be traced back to the times that followed the great flood of Noah. Noah's great-grandson Nimrod, who was ruling the region of modern-day Mosul in Iraq, married the water nymph Semiramis. She killed him and took over his throne. By the way, these two characters are known as Shiva and Kali in India. Then she convinced the people, saying that Nimrod ascended to heaven and had become the sun god, and people started worshipping the sun. Soon after that, mysteriously she became pregnant. This time, she told the people that Nimrod, the sun god, impregnated her through his rays, and the babe in her womb is none other than Nimrod himself. So, as he grew up, she also had an incestuous relationship with him. This mother and son duo is the most celebrated Ishtar and Tammuz of paganism. And in the same region there lived another rival to Nimrod, whom the Hindus worship as Vishnu. He was defeated by Shiva more than once. After the deaths of both Shiva and Vishnu, their followers started worshipping them. While the Shiva worshippers sang praises to his achievements, the Vishnu followers got into mischief. They made a list of everyone that was popular among the people so far and claimed that every one of them is a reincarnation of Vishnu. How convenient. This way they grew large, and today they form 60% of the Hindus. Well, this is how the idea that one can be born again and again crept into humans. And today, thanks to Hollywood, you can hear even Christians saying things like, "I must have been a singer in my last birth. Singing comes to me naturally," and so on. However, the Bible clearly states that there is one life and then the judgment. Just think about it. If the same souls are going on cycles of rebirth, how come the population is exploding? Who is in their first birth and who is in their 10th? Who can tell? Now, this is how the typical reincarnation stories go. Some child would say that it belonged to another family in another city in its previous birth, and it drowned and died as a teenager, and so on. So the parents of the child would go to that place and find everything the child told them to be true. Even the buildings and the surroundings would match exactly what their child told them. So, it is the scientific proof of reincarnation, right? No, it is a clear case of demon possession. There are sophisticated demons who know how to carry themselves and how to fool even the most educated when they possess a child. All that the demon knows is an event where someone had died at a particular time and place and details around it. So it spins a clever story based on that to some non-suspecting, gullible people while it lives in the child's body as it gradually depletes the life out of the child. Please take that child to a Pentecostal church and let the pastor lay hands on that kid and drive away the demon in the name of Jesus to where it belongs. Then the child will be set free, and I promise you, you won't hear any more reincarnation stories. God bless you.